Next we will be doing the head. I'll be using cream and 5mm crochet hook. The cap, which is underneath the doll's hair, as you can see, is based on the doll's head. So when I do the doll's head, I'll tell you when to stop for your cap. You can make your cap any colour and your hair colour same as your cap colour. You need to start off with the magic circle. Chain 1. In the larger hole, do 6 single crochets in the centre. For the shorter strand, pull it to close the centre. Slip stitch into the first single crochet made. Chain 1. Place a marker into the chain 1 space. Just under that post, under the chain 1 post, you need to do 2 single crochets. You need to do 2 single crochets in each stitch, giving you 12. Take your marker out, slip stitch into the marker space, chain 1. Place your marker back into the chain 1 space. You should have something like this. Round 2 complete. Round 3, just under the chain 1 space, you need to do 2 single crochets in the same hole. In the next chain space, you need to do 1 single crochet. In the next chain, you need to do 2 single crochet. You just repeat the pattern. 1 single crochet, next chain, 2 single crochet. You should have 18 on this line, all around. Take your marker out, slip stitch where the marker was, the marker space, chain 1, place your marker back into the chain 1 space. And 4, just under the chain 1 space, you need to do 2 single crochets. In the next stitch, you need to do 1 single crochet. Next stitch, you need to do 1 single crochet. In the next stitch, you need to do 2 single crochets. You just repeat the pattern. 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and then 2 single crochets in 1 hole in the next stitch together. You should have 24 single crochets on this one. Take your marker out, slip stitch into the marker space, chain 1, place your marker into the chain 1 space. Round 5, just under the chain 1 space, you do 2 single crochets. In the next stitch, you do 1 single crochet. The next stitch, you do 1 single crochet. In the next stitch, you do 1 single crochet. In the next stitch, you do 2 single crochets. You just repeat the pattern. Crochet, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and then 2 single crochets. stitch into the marker space. Chain 1, place your marker into the chain 1 space. For round 6, you need to do 2 single crochets under the chain 1 space in that post. In the next space, chain space, you need to do 1 single crochet. Next space you do 1 single crochet. Next space you do 1 single crochet. Next space you do 1 single crochet. You've got 4 single crochets made, and in the next chain space you do 2 single crochets in 1 hole. You repeat the pattern. 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and then 2 single crochets. Take your marker out, slip stitch into the marker space, chain 1, place your marker into the chain 1 space, round 7 to 11 you need to do 5 rounds of 1 single crochet, starting from under the chain 1 space, next stitch 1 single crochet, next stitch 1 single crochet, and so on. Do that for 5 rounds, that's for the head pattern. When you do the next 4 rounds, you do not need to slip stitch or chain 1, just continue doing your 4 rounds of just 1 single crochet, continue doing the 4 rounds. When you've done 3 rounds of 1 single crochet, you need to stop because the head and the cap pattern are the same. I have one made. You should have something like this. Make sure to weave in the center piece of the cap and make sure you leave enough yarn to sew the cap onto the head. So continue doing that and I'll show you what 5 rounds look like. This is what 5 rounds look like when it's complete. The last single crochet that was made, you need to put a marker just into that space. You take the old marker out. Now we're going to begin our row 12. Row 12 is a decrease. You need to do decrease first, not going through both strands. You're just picking up the first loop, going through the first loop, drop the yarn, go through the second loop, drop the yarn, yarn over through all 3 loops. Then you do 1 single crochet. In the next stitch you do another single crochet. In the next stitch you do another single crochet. In the next stitch you do another single crochet. You've got 4 single crochets made, and then you start again with your decrease, just going through the first loop. Drop the yarn, put it through, drop the yarn, yarn over, pull through 3. You just continue the pattern. 4 single crochets, decrease. Take out your marker. Just do a single crochet in that one. Put your marker back. Row 13 next. Row 13 is a decrease, not going through both strands, just the first loop. Pull up the yarn, go through the next loop, pull up the yarn, yarn over through all 3 loops. You do a single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch. You've got a decrease, 3 single crochets, and then you're going to do a decrease again, just going through the first loop, going through the first loop, yarn over through all three. You just repeat the pattern. 3 single crochets, decrease. Take out your marker, do a single crochet in the marker space, in that chain space, put your marker back. Round 14, we need to do 1 single crochet first in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and then a decrease, remembering to go through just the first loop. I'll now go through all 3, then 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and then a decrease. You just repeat the pattern. 2 single crochets, decrease. Take your marker out, do a single crochet, that marker space, place your marker back in the chain space. Row 15, we need to do a decrease first, remembering to go just through the first loop, not through both strands. Just go through the first strand, pull up the yarn, go through the first strand, pull up the yarn, yarn over through all 3, and then 1 single crochet in the next stitch. You just repeat the pattern. Decrease, 1 single crochet, decrease, 1 single crochet. Go through the first loops only, but decrease. You need to take your marker out to do the last decrease. Place your marker back. Have something like this. Okay. We're going to be stuffing the head, but before you start stuffing the head, you need to weave in the end of your towel from the base of that head. You need to weave that in, and you stuff your head. Stuff it lightly. Should look like this once you've stuffed your head. Once the head is stuffed, you could also use scraps of yarn to stuff the head, similar colour, if you don't have enough stuffing. Once the head is stuffed, we just need to do decrease, just going through the first loop, not both strands, just the first strand, just decreasing all the way round. You can take your marker out. One more decrease. have something like this. And you can't leave a towel because you'll be needing to leave enough towel because you'll be needing to sew the head onto the dress. You get your needle, weave in your yarn just to secure that centerpiece with the loop, and just go in and out of the strands. And do a knot. Another knot in the base of that head. Drop the needle anywhere. And place the needle back into the bottom part. You should have something like that. Next we'll be attaching the cap to the head. Make sure to weave in the center part of the cap. Place the cap not directly onto the head, just to an angle, looks like that. Next we need to just weave in the cap all the way round. Like so. Make sure to go into the head and cap together. Do that all the way round. Once you've gone all the way round, turn up. Place your needle so that it goes into the head. Cut your yarn without cutting the scalp head cap. Should have like something like this. Next we'll be doing the eyes. To do the eyes, I've used the highest point of the forehead part. As you can see, that's the back. I've placed my crochet hook into the center of the forehead and down. I've gone 4 lines down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and my eyes are going to be in this part, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, my eyes are there. You can use pins like this just to give you a guide to where your eyes are going to be. You can place them in and then work your eyes around them. I will be using 2 strands of black wool. Tie a knot at the other end. Place your crochet hook, your needle into the head so that it comes out just on the side of the eye. This part will get cut off, and you place your needle just above it. into that same part and just underneath. Back into that part. And come out at this end. That's one eye done. You'll be coming out of that same place. Well, come out of this part then. Doesn't want to come out of that part. Take that one out. Oops. You have to work at these eyes. Sometimes they just go funny. I've got 2 strands. That's better. Cut that yarn at the top. Tie 2 knots. Cut a little piece more. The yarn and the other side. At the back of a crochet hook, just wash them into the head. Next we'll be doing the hair.